Good evening and welcome to girls high school basketball from Lehman High School in Sidney. Tonight's game features the Sidney Yellow Jackets against the Lehman High Cavaliers. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me is Ron Cruzy, and we'll bring you the play-by-play and color commentary for this evening's contest. Sidney is off to a good start this season with an opening win, while the Lehman Cavaliers dropped their home opener against Xenia.
Right, so second game for both teams tonight, and Lehman comes in with a very young team. Sidney is more experienced the way it looks in the program, and they also are taller, so we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, it looks like Lehman will have to contain the fine center that Sidney has, who had a nice opening game with 18 points. And
right,
Selena Taborn.
Yeah, and then when she went out with foul trouble early in the game, they had another lady come step up and shoot 4 threes. So they're kind of balanced. So we'll see how Lehman can handle that.
Should be an interesting girls basketball matchup from Lehman High School. We'll be back with girls high school basketball action after this.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome to Lehman High School Gymnasium in Sidney. We've got tonight's game between Sidney and Lehman Catholic on the agenda. Dave Helmstetter alongside me, Ron Cruzy, as the introduction of the starting lineups is taking place. Sidney, the visiting team, introduced, and now come the Cavaliers. And one thing that we talked about, Ron, in the pregame as the starters are introduced for these two squads is that there does appear to be a little bit of more experience on the Sidney Yellow Jackets side tonight.
And they have a lot of sophomores, and Sidney, their one junior is 6'3", so it's a big difference.
The starters for the Sidney Yellow Jackets: number 10, Caitlin Davis. She's a 5'9" senior guard. Number 14, Ashley Egan, a 5'4" senior guard. And jumping center, number 55, Selena Taborn, number 55. And the Yellow Jackets will control it. At forward for Sidney, number 24, Jada Rowland, and number 34, Sylvia Hudson, a 5'10" senior forward. Davis takes us to the baseline, and a blocking foul on Lehman.
Lehman's in a 2-3 zone now. They switched out of it. Nope, stayed in it.
Jump shot is short, back out, rebounded by Taborn. Shot from the right side there by Hudson. Goes out of bounds, and Lehman will have the basketball.
That was a little different there. They started in a 2-3 zone, and then once they got it in, they switched to a man-to-man. You don't see that very often. And Sidney started in a man-to-man, picking them up at half court.
O'Leary with the basketball. And the opening jump shot, Allison Hall hits the jumper, and Lehman goes out in front 2-0.
She was uncontested there. They need to get a close out and get a hand up.
Top of the key, Hudson, shot no good. Rebound by Cassie Lee. And the Cavaliers will bring it up. McIver to Edwards. Edwards Over to O'Leary. Jump shot short. Rebounded by Sidney, and up court they come. Inside to Taborn. Puts it on the floor. Back out to Taborn, rather.
Well, there's a nice soft touch there by Taborn for 6'3". Nice touch on about a 16, 17-foot shot.
Yeah, you pushed that inside to Hudson, and I was thinking that was Taborn, but Taborn took the jumper, and the Cavaliers with the basketball now. They have a 2-0 lead. We're at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Basketball from Lehman High School. Caitlin Davis. Jada Rowland back to Davis. Top of the key. Hudson. Sylvia Hudson. 5'10 senior with the jump shot.
Nice.
Hits the three, and the Yellow Jackets up by a point, Lauren.
Yeah, nice ball movement there and found the open girl and wide open in the corner.
McIver to Hall, back out to Edwards. Edwards, a freshman, moves inside, kicks it back out to O'Leary, and the ball will go out of bounds, and Lehman will maintain it underneath their own basket. Allison Hall will inbound the basketball for Lehman. It'll be a Lehman turnover as Hudson comes up with a loose basketball, and there's a foul on the play.
Lehman picked him up, or excuse me, Sidney picked him up man-to-man on that out-of-bounds play and got in the passing lane to deflect it for the turnover.
Davis gets it inside to Taborn. Have a nice combination there with Hudson and Taborn. Good size there and good agility for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, they can play the high-low game there when they want to, and I guess I'm old school, but I'd like to see the 6'3" lady down low.
Yeah, I got you. Jump shot. Ashley Egan connects for Sidney, and that's another three, so it's a 6-2 lead for Sidney. Nice shot there by Egan. Hall with the basketball. She'll toss a three up there and connect. Lehman counters, and it's 6-5 with 4:20 to go here in the opening quarter of basketball.
If she can do that, she's going to pull Taborn out away from the basket, so that'll be good news for the Cavaliers.
And there's a turnover for the Yellow Jackets, so Lehman's able to have an opportunity to take the lead here with 4:05 to go in the opening quarter play. Lehman 0-1 on the season. They lost to Xenia Christian in their opener, while Sidney was a winner over Russia. And a foul there on number 14, Ashley Egan, and the 5'4 senior picks up her first foul and second team foul for Sidney.
Right, trying to deny the wing the first pass and just a little over aggressive.
McIver with the jumper. It's no good. Rebounded inside by Hudson, and Hudson puts it up and in.
Nice job there, taking it all the way to the basket and putting it up with her left hand and in.
8-4. 8-5. Sidney with a 3-point lead. And the foul will go on Taborn.
Yeah, once again, Hall playing on the outside draws Taborn out, and she's probably not used to playing defense out there beyond the three-point line.
Taborn will go out, and Sadie Timmons, a 5'9 senior, will come in for Sidney. And a foul in the backcourt. This will be on Davis. That'll be Sidney's fourth team foul. Inbounding The basketball will be Hannah Fote, who just came into the game for the Cavaliers. Inside, Hall shot no good. Rebound. It'll be a jump ball as Adrian Miller, number 20, had the basketball.
That's a little early to have your fourth foul already with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
We're picking them up fast. Fote shot no good. Hudson pulls the rebound down and away, and will bring it up court.
Oh.
Takes it to the hoop.
Yeah, nice drive there.
Hudson scores, and we've got a foul, and she'll go to the line.
Hudson's very aggressive so far here in the first quarter, taking it to the bucket twice now and scoring both times.
Good, strong player. As a senior, has some experience. 10-5, 2:34 to go in the first quarter of action. .248 to go here in the quarter.
They changed it on you.
I know. Hudson hits the free throw and makes it an 11-5 game. And O'Leary will bring it up court. Working on Egan. McFarland, Maddie McFarland, number 20 into the game. Lots of substitutions early in this one.
Probably still in a feeling out process. You know, you go through practice for 3 weeks and then scrimmages, and they did have a game last night, but you know, you never know. There might be somebody there that maybe doesn't practice well but plays well in a game, or vice versa. You got to weed them out.
McFarland, inbound pass is lost, and Egan comes up with it. Ashley Egan with the basketball. In the wing to Timmons. Back to Egan, down low, Hudson. Left-handed jump shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Cassie Lee, and up court the basketball comes with number 23, Brogan McIver. McIver back over to Fote with the basketball as the Cavaliers work their offense. Monin, Grace Monin, number 22 in the lineup. There's a foul in the backcourt on number 23. That's Sadie Timmons. Draws the foul, pushing foul.
And that's their 6th foul on Sidney, so one more, and Lehman will be in 1-1 already here in the first quarter.
So McFarland will inbound it for the Cavaliers. Looks for McIver. Back to McFarland. Over to Monin. Right side to Lee. Lee looks down low. There's the cut. Goes back out to Fote. Guarded by Davis. Fote to the basket. Cut off, and they'll start it over again. McIver sets the pick. Monin moves out to her left. McFarland's pass lost, and that'll be a Lehman turnover.
Lehman's cuts are not very crisp right now. It's slow. Gives the defense of Sidney a lot of time to react, and they're not getting the open shot because of that.
Jump shot off target and out of bounds. It'll be Lehman's basketball as Miller's jumper is out of bounds.
We had a foul.
Foul on the play. Davis will go out. Egan will come back in. At the line for Lehman will be Hannah Fote, 5'10" junior. Hudson with a rebound. She'll bring it up court. Jump shot from the corner. Number 23, that's Sadie Timmons. And Sidney's jumped out to an 8-point lead. Monin. McIver. Lehman turnover, and here come the Yellow Jackets.
Looks like Lehman is really missing Hall, who's on the bench right now with 2 fouls.
Hudson down low as Sidney takes advantage of that height inside. Second shot up, no good. Hudson frustrated. As McIver has the basketball. Over to McFarland, looks inside, kicks it back out. Shot with 5 seconds to go by Jones, and Hudson with a rebound. Here's a shot by Egan at the buzzer, and our first quarter of basketball action is in the books, and our score, Sidney 13, Lehman Catholic 5. We'll be back right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services. Over 80 HD channels, Echo Whole Home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
From Lehman High School in Sidney, there you see some of the students in attendance for this evening's game between Sidney and Lehman. I'd like to remind everybody that tonight's game is brought to you by Moeller Trucking, Minster Bank, NKTelco, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, and Keyhole Pizza. Bring you tonight's game between Sidney and Lehman. Second quarter of basketball is underway, Ron, and the first quarter was pretty much dominated by Sidney.
Right, and we start here the second quarter, and both big girls are out. For Sidney, it's Hall is out yet with 2 fouls, and Trayborn is still out.
And Ashley Egan gets the Yellow Jackets off to a good start with a 3-pointer, and they're up 16-5. And boy, without Hall in the lineup for Lehman, there's not much of a presence inside.
Yeah,
a very small team there.
Yeah, when she went out, the ball didn't move near as quick, and she was able to draw Taborn out away from the basket and get the shot. And now there's just nobody coming up with the shot.
Brogan McIver at the line for Lehman. McIver, a 5'5" sophomore. And Egan on the rebound. Up court.
Yeah, they're in 1-on-1, and they missed both foul shots. They should be able to take advantage of the fact that Sidney has 18 fouls right now.
There's a pass down low to Jada Rowland. Got a foul. And the Yellow Jackets will inbound it underneath their basket. Around the perimeter, they work it. There's a steal by Lee. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Egan.
Lee made a nice anticipation there of the pass and took it all the way down, put it up with left hand, and just couldn't get it to go in.
Hudson is going to come back into the game here shortly for Sidney. Ashley Egan will step to the line for Sidney.
And Coach Hall couldn't wait any longer. He had to get his daughter, Allison Hall, back into the ball game.
As she has 2 fouls, there's 6:50 plus to go here in the first half. Egan misses the free throw. Rebounded by McFarland. Up court come the Cavaliers. And Elena O'Leary, a sophomore guard, with the basket.
A nice aggressive move there to the basket. Sidney can't foul, so they just about have to lay off of that.
Egan. Back over to Kendall. And from the corner, the shot by Rowland, no good. Rebounded by Kendall, and back around the perimeter the Yellow Jackets go. Jump shot Kendall, shot no good. Or rather Nuss, Carrie Nuss with the jump shot. Got a foul on the rebound.
And that's the 9th team foul for Sidney, so the next one they'll be in a double bonus already.
Taborn is back into the lineup, number 55 for Sidney. Selena's a 6'3" junior center. Had 18 points in the Yellow Jackets' opening win. Free throw no good as O'Leary's shot goes around and out. Lehman will maintain control of the basketball. Hall with the shot. Rebound up and in by Carly Edwards. And Sidney's lead is at 7 points. Hudson. Egan, baseline, back to Taborn. She's fouled. Let's see who the foul is on. Foul will be on number 3, Carly Edwards.
And that was a really nice pass, a drive on the baseline and dish it off to Taborn, who's in the lane where I think she should be. And now she goes to the foul line.
Well, she has a definite size advantage in tonight's game. Could score all night. Second free throw is good. Sidney's lead is at 8. And we have a whistle.
I think we have something with the clock maybe. It's new for the clock keeper also this season. And
yeah.
So.
Yeah, we lost a few seconds there. Hall with the basketball, looks at the cut. She'll take the jumper from 3-point range, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. We've got a crash. And it doesn't look too good, Ron.
And that's Hall on the floor is one of them.
We'll take a timeout from Lehman, and our score is Sidney 17 and Lehman 11. We'll be back right after this. Sidney with a basketball. Timmons feeds Hudson back out to Timmons in the corner. And Carly Edwards with a steal, but she's going to carry the basketball in the interim. So Sidney will regain the ball. Egan. Down low to Hudson. Hudson. And Edwards will draw the foul.
Well, I really like the way the Hudson girl plays. Posting people up. She's got a nice little spin move there. Left-handed and strong around the basket.
And connects on the free throw. Nice soft touch. Second free throw is also good. And that allows Sidney to regain the lead to 8 points. And you'll see a little pressure here from Sidney.
Right, Sidney's picking them up. There's Hudson again with the steal.
Boy, just perfect. Hudson off the glass. Nice play, nice move, right-handed. And we've got a timeout for Lehman. With Sidney enjoying a 10-point lead, we're going to take a timeout. Our score is Sidney 21, Lehman 11.
Independence is something you can easily take for granted. For the elderly and disabled, independence can be especially challenging and require more thought and planning. As a caregiver or family member, how do you keep a loved one active, independent, and safe? Radio Hospital has a solution to provide users and their families with security and convenience, both inside the home as well as out and about, with the press of a single button. Whether you need assistance for yourself or a loved one, visit your nearest Radio Hospital location.
Lehman just took a timeout, Ron, and a little pressure applied by Sidney, and that does not look good for the Lehman Cavaliers.
No, it doesn't. Hall is on the bench, and obviously their offense goes through her. And when she's in there, you can really tell a difference. And when she's out, you can tell a difference. And now they're going to come up against a 2-2-1 press, and they're going to have to handle the ball strong, and they're going to have to be able to pass it.
Yep, there's a turnover right there as the pressure from Sidney creates that turnover. And Hudson will inbound it for the Yellow Jackets as they work the perimeter. Jump shot by Timmons, rebounded by McFarland. And McIver will bring it up court for Lehman.
Now their half-court defense, they backed off a little bit.
McIver off the glass, no good. Rebounded Hudson. Hudson pulls it back out. Goes to her left side. Kicks it over to Egan. Egan back out to Kendall.
There she is.
Inside Hudson. Foul on Monin. Hudson goes to the line. That's a nice little scheme of passing there for Sidney.
Right.
Nice ball movement.
Yeah, Lehman's in a zone, and they just reversed the ball back around, and Hudson got on the block and waited for the ball to be reversed and pinned her girl down there on the block and got position, and up it went.
12-point Sidney lead, and Hudson misses the free throw. Hall with the basketball. Intercepted by Hudson. Reaching in foul. Let's see who that's on. I don't think that's good news for Lehman. Who'd they call that on, Ron?
I think it's Allison Hall, which would be her third foul.
Yeah.
It's just a case where she's a little upset that she lost the ball and tried to get it back, and
reached in.
Yeah, when you're that important to the team and you already have 2 fouls, you just have to keep your cool and back off a little bit.
And Hudson at the line as Allison Hall goes out of the game. Couple of subs for Lehman. And the difference is now 14 points.
Now without Hall, they're going to be in trouble.
Sidney's just applying the pressure right now. Boom. There's a foul on Hudson. And it's, you know, when the press comes on, and Hall is such an effective because of her size, is such a key for Lehman to break that press. So it gets pretty tricky for Sidney.
Right.
Lehman.
Yeah, and Sidney's trapping Lehman with taller girls. They have to throw the ball in the air. And when the ball's in the air, it just gives the press more time to react to the pass and steal the basketball.
Edwards at the free throw line. The 5'3" freshman misses the first. Here comes the second. Connects, and it's 25-12. Sidney with the lead over Lehman. Got a timeout by Sidney. We'll take a timeout as well. Our score, Sidney 25, Lehman 12. We'll be back right after this.
My name is John Kramer. I am 90 years old. I've decided that it was time for me to go to assisted living. I lived by myself for 14 years. I knew I was getting older and life was harder to live. I fell down a couple times at home. I decided that Elmwood was the place for me to go. It's like a family in there. Choose Elmwood. I believe it.
Sidney enjoying a 13-point lead over the host Lehman Cavaliers here in the second basketball game for both these two schools. Sidney with an impressive win over Russia, and Lehman lost by 14 to Xenia Christian. And Sidney, they have good depth and some pretty decent talent and a little bit of experience, Ron.
Right, now they have Lehman in trouble right now with Allison Hall with 3 fouls. They bring in Taborn here, and I would look out of the timeout, maybe a set play to get it down low to her.
Yeah, Taborn's number 55. Let's see what happens. Almost taken away. Egan with it. Gets it to Hudson. Egan's going to try a 3. Rebound. Taborn up and in. 15-point Sidney lead.
And Lehman doesn't have an answer for that. That's just, you can't teach 6-3.
That's exactly right. McIver. Edwards. Loose basketball, turnover by Lehman. Timmons to Hudson, and Abby Jones, a 5'7" sophomore for Lehman, will draw the personal foul. That will send Hudson to the free throw line.
She has really been impressive here in the first half. Just as I say that, she misses her foul shot, but she's got a nice looking shot.
Let's take a look at that one again. Oh my, yes, nice shot. There's the foul. And I want to remind everybody that our replays are brought to you by Sidney Body Car Star. Thank them for sponsoring the replays for tonight's game. Lehman looking at the press. There's the steal by Hudson. Egan, and there's another foul by the Cavaliers, this time against Grace Monin, number 22. And that will place Ashley Egan at the line.
Sylvia Hudson has a knack of just knowing where the basketball is going to be thrown. She anticipates the pass well, and she has several steals already here tonight.
Yep, Hudson's playing quite well here in the first half. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is being brought to you by Moeller Trucking, Minster Bank, NKTelco, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, and Keyhole Pizza. Our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, think first. Our replay sponsor, Sidney Body Car Star. And keys to the game brought to you by Bud's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. And our player of the game, which we will be picking later on, our Hothead Burrito in Sidney for both the Sidney and a Lehman player, our player of the game. So all those, I appreciate the sponsors for this evening's telecast. As Egan is at the line, she connects, and the lead goes to 18. Turnover, inbound pass. Shot doesn't fall, but she will go to the line, and that, I believe, is Sadie Timmons. I'll make that Adrian Miller, number 20.
On the last foul shot, we had a lane violation, but that's a delayed call, so she made the foul shot, so the turnover or the penalty there wasn't called.
Second free throw goes off the hands of Abby Jones, and there's nothing going right now for Lehman.
No, that was uncontested and just couldn't get a handle on it.
Inbound pass. Taborn, top of the key, or Hudson rather, 15-footer. Shot will bounce out to McIver. McIver will bring it up. Cavaliers trying to get something going here. McIver, short jump shot is good.
That time they took advantage of the fact that Sidney did not rotate over and have weak side help there on defense, and she had a nice, easy 5-footer.
Egan with the basketball goes to the left side where she's more comfortable, rebounded by Edwards, and McIver will bring it up court. Under a minute. McIver. Ball tipped away, Hudson with it.
Another turnover there for Lehman. That's 8 of them here in the second quarter.
And Hudson will go to the line again. Host of subs about to come in. Number 22, Grace Monin comes in for Lehman.
Yeah, that's a good move there by Coach Mummy to get her out of there before she picks up her third foul.
And Jada Rowland comes in for Sidney, number 24. O'Leary.
There's Hudson.
Hudson got it. Nice hustle. Nice move to the hoop. Draws the foul, and that'll be most likely on number 22, Grace Monin.
That time it looked like she had 2 girls hanging on her, and she still made it up there and just about put it in.
Nothing but net on that one, and the lead goes, the largest lead of the night, 18. Take a look at that one again.
Right up the middle and gets hacked, but still gets the ball up there.
Nice move there, and our replay brought to you by Sidney Body Car Star. McIver across the timeline. Gets it to O'Leary. Edwards double teamed. Monin shot no good. Rowland. Back over to Egan, and a jump shot from the wing as time at the buzzer is carrying us hits the jumper. The 5'5" sophomore puts our halftime score as Sidney 35 and Lehman 14. And we'll be back right after this.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Bob from the Keyhole, located on 66. We've been family owned and operated for 30 years. Personally, I think we still make the best pizza in the area. I use a special sausage. Cut fresh ingredients, shred cheese every day. We didn't make a pizza to make a profit. We made a pizza the way we wanted to eat it. Stop in, try us out, dine in, or carry out. We also have karaoke every other Saturday.
Back here at Lehman High School, Sidney and Lehman in girls high school basketball. And it's been a good first half for the Sidney Yellow Jackets. They enjoy a 35-14 lead. And Ron, tell us a little bit about the first half of basketball.
Well, for Sidney Yellow Jackets, field goal wise, they were 10 of 25. And 3-point wise, they're shooting 50% from the 3-point line at 4 out of 8. From the foul line, they went to the foul line 19 times compared to 6 times for the Cavaliers. That's a big difference in the ball game. Even though Sidney started out, I mean, they had a lot more team fouls than Sidney had, but Sidney just could not make the foul shots. Rebound wise, 13 to 10. That's a pretty good job there by the Cavaliers. We thought maybe it would be lopsided the other way, but the difference of the whole game is the turnover margin, 13 to 2. And that favors the Yellow Jackets with only 2 turnovers. So if they come out and keep the press on, you'll see that number probably go up. And it's going to be hard for the Cavaliers to get back in this game. They definitely need Allison Hall to stay out of more foul trouble. She already has 3. They need her on the floor.
And it's Lehman, a very young squad. As at times there was 2 freshmen, 3 sophomores, combinations like that out on the court for Lehman. And first possession is a turnover, and off we go. And Sidney takes it to the hoop. And that'll be number 24, Jada Rowland with the bucket.
Very nice move there.
McIver's shot no good. Hudson with a rebound. Egan. Up court. Tipped away by Hall.
And that was real close to foul number 4 there. She took it right to Hall. And from here it looked like contact, but it wasn't called. So it's a good thing for Allison Hall. She's still in the game.
And McIver will bring it up for Lehman. Hall with the pick. Back to Hall. Looks down low as the Cavaliers run their cuts. Taborn kicks it out. McIver has it. Turnaround by Edwards against Taborn, a real mismatch, but Taborn stepped out of bounds and Lehman will inbound it underneath their own basket.
It's probably not a good feeling. You turn around and there's a 6'2" lady standing right there in front of you.
Yep. Taborn 6'3" and Edwards 5'3". So slight disadvantage. Jump shot in the corner by Elena O'Leary, and she'll go to the free throw line. 5'10" sophomore. There you see her with the free throw, and Elena connects. Misses the iron, so Sidney will inbound it. And Caitlin Davis will bring it up court.
The Cavaliers are back to man-to-man, which you almost have to now. You know, you're down by 22.
Taborn. Back over to Davis. Egan inside Taborn. Puts the shot up and bodies fly everywhere.
Now that's what I've been looking for. Right there. Get her the ball.
That's what you want,
right
isn't it, Ron?
there. Turn and go to the basket.
Inbound.
There you go.
It's the 15-footer.
Nice soft shot for a lady that's 6'3".
McIver back to Hall. She'll take it to the hoop. Passes it off to O'Leary off the glass. I'm not sure what was that.
I think maybe somebody touched the ball after it went through the net, and that's just a warning.
Okay.
The next time would be a technical if they continue to do that.
Davis to Rowland, back to Taborn. Three-pointer from out the top of the key. Hall with the rebound. Davis on McIver as she brings it to the corner, and Edwards. McIver, three-pointer. Rebound Rowland. Or rather, yeah, Rowland. And Sidney brings it up court. Down low, Taborn. She'll take it to the hoop. They'll call a blocking foul. And that'll be on Hall. Let's take a look at that one again, Ron. What do you think?
Well, I'd have to give her the offensive foul there.
Boy.
It looked like she hooked her with her left arm. Hall, at least to me, it didn't look like she moved. But it's early in the season. We'll work on those calls
as we move along.
There we go.
Davis. Back over to Egan. Davis will take the shot. No good. Rebounded by Edwards. O'Leary looks inside. Hall will roll to the backside as
there you go.
O'Leary makes a nice move and hits the bucket.
Need more of that.
Yep.
Penetration and get a shorter shot. Good things will happen.
Substitutes. Number 20, Maddie McFarland in for Lehman.
There, you got to know where the basketball is. You got to see the basketball at all times, and there's a case where we didn't see it, turned her head, and ball went off the shoulder and turnover. Here comes the press.
Edwards trapped in the corner, gets it back out to McIver. She's going to go down low to Lee, and she puts it up and in. That's how you beat it.
There you go. Started off wrong where they pick up the ball right across half court line, but they got out of that and then scored a layup.
Hudson.
That's money.
Glass.
That's money down there when she gets the ball.
She's pretty comfortable right there, isn't she?
Yep.
There's a turnover by Lehman, so Sidney chance to get it back out. Hudson, 15-footer, no good, rebounded. Loose basketball picked up. Hudson again, stopped short off the glass, no good. Lee with the rebound. McIver. They want to put the heat on the Cavaliers.
There you go.
Shot no good, but we got a whistle. Farland was out of position with the shot there, and
there we had a nice pass. They broke the press right. A nice 45-degree angle pass, and that's the way you beat the press. But she just didn't know where she was when she caught it and was underneath the basket too far.
Inside Davis. Jump shot outside there by Timmons, and Cavaliers have the basketball on the rebound. McIver.
Yep.
Steal by Timmons off the glass, and McIver will draw the foul, and Sadie Timmons will go to the line.
When you take the basketball back with one hand, everybody knows you're going to throw it, and the defender knows it, and it's hard to throw it through a person. When you do that, they're just going to jump and get in the way of the basketball. Fake that, throw it around them, bounce past it. And Sidney's doing a nice job of mirroring the basketball, not reaching when they pick it up. They're mirroring the basketball, making them throw it high in the air, and then the next girl anticipates the pass and picks it off.
Timmons hits the second free throw.
Now look in the middle. There you go.
Took an extra step, unfortunately. Edwards did. That'll be a Lehman turnover. Sidney will inbound it. Hudson off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. Timmons shot no good, and rebounded out to O'Leary. She'll bring it up court. Shot no good, Edwards with the rebound. Lehman trying to set it up as Fote with the basketball. Tipped out of bounds. Lehman will maintain the ball.
Sidney has cut down on the fouling here in the third quarter. They only have one team foul. At this time in the first quarter, they already had 4 or 5.
Fote back out to Monin. McFarland, rather, with a basketball. And the travel.
Went to pass it, and then her teammate moved, and nobody to pass it to. Got caught with a travel.
Egan will get it to Hudson. Hudson goes to her right side, then back to her left. There'll be a foul, a whistle. Trying to dish it off to Kendall. Goes out of bounds, and
when she sees daylight, she
goes for it. Hudson.
Up.
Cross-court pass over to Egan. Miller takes it to the basket and draws the foul.
They seem to get the ball in real well against the 2-3 zone. They enter the ball well from the wing.
And the free throw by Miller is good. There you see it again. See the foul. Yeah. Nice move.
Yeah, nice long drop step there. Might have hooked her a little bit with her arm, but you usually can get by with that at this level.
Replay brought to you by Sidney Body Car Star. Here come the Cavaliers. Monin, she'll pull it back up. Cavaliers will set it up. McFarland, lead, jump shot, no good. Rebound, up and in by Monin.
Lehman's doing a nice job of rebounding here in the third quarter. Having down for 6 rebounds already.
Hudson to the hoop. 45-23, Sidney, 22-point lead.
I think Hudson had 15 points at the end of the first half, so she's adding on to that.
And the ball out of bounds. Kendall loses it, and
I think last night she had 18, I think, Dave.
Yep. McFarland inbounds it, goes out of bounds, but Lehman will have it. Monin. Could be a blocking foul there by Nuss. Monin inbounds it to McFarland. Or Grace Monin, rather.
That's a tough place to take it when they're trapping, because they're going to trap you right across the half-court line and make you pick up the basketball, so you're only dealing with half the floor at that time.
Hudson will go to the left side. Egan. Hudson picked up by Lee, but she took an extra step. Jump shot short. Out of bounds. Basketball will be Sidney, and Ashley Egan will inbound the ball. Hudson.
Nice
back to
pass.
Egan. Back to Hudson. O'Leary. There'll be a foul on Kendall.
So the Yellow Jackets are up 22 with Allison Hall on the bench. So right now they're just treading water right now. If they can build a lead, that'd be great. But as long as they stay, around 20, Hall can just stay out, or excuse me, Taborn can stay out.
Yep. Vogt with a jump shot, and that will end our third quarter of basketball, and Lehman finds himself trailing by 20 against Sidney. Our score, Sidney 45, Lehman 25, and we'll be back right after this.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
8 minutes of basketball remains. Sidney will have the first possession of the final quarter of play.
Taborn is back in the game here to start the fourth quarter.
Hudson with it, takes it to the hoop. Taborn rebound, up and in. And Sidney's going to apply a little pressure here to start the quarter.
Reverse it.
Lee.
There you go.
Holding. Oh. Got the count.
The idea is right. The execution is not correct. There they reversed the basketball. They had a lady in the middle, a nice entry pass, a diagonal pass, and she needed to turn and throw it or dribble right away and didn't get it done.
Egan rolling, looks for Hudson off the glass.
Nice set play there to get her the basketball on the weak side.
And once again, the pressure bothering Lehman.
They just set a back screen for her there, and she just rolled to the weak side and got the lob pass for the bucket.
McIver down the lane. Taborn with the block and the rebound. Fast break Sidney. Davis, Egan, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Rowland. Finds the open Taborn, and she misses the first, gets the second. Assist to Ashley Egan, number 14, alertly finding Taborn underneath for the bucket.
That's the way to pad your stats. You get a rebound and a basket.
Yeah. Monin. Stopped at the baseline by Taborn. Jump ball. Ran out of room when you drive to the baseline like that. And 6'3", Taborn in the way.
Allison Hall returns to the ball game with 4 fouls. So that should help against the press on the offensive end. They move the ball a lot better when she's in the basketball game.
They can keep Hall and Lee in the game. Gives them a little bit of size to combat what Sidney has. And of course, Sidney's a pretty tall team I would think, for a girls high school basketball team.
And Sidney recognizes that she's in the game, so they go right away to Hudson, right on the block, and all Hall can do is stand there with her hands up.
McIver over to Edwards. O'Leary with the basketball. Rowland tips it out of bounds. There you see Jada Rowland, a sophomore guard for the Yellow Jackets. Inbound to O'Leary. Hall. She goes to the baseline. Short jumper around and out. Rebounded by Edwards. And let's see what the whistle is.
Foul on Lehman. I'm not sure who they called it on.
Going to go shoot 1 and 1. Ashley Egan with the free throw. Hops in and out. Lee with the rebound. McIver brings it up court. Sidney into a man-to-man defense. Rowland almost got the steal against Hall. Hall picks it up, gets it to Lee. Back out to the point guard, McIver. Hall tries to set the pick. McIver goes to the left. Lee with it. Back out to Hall. She looks for Lee. Taborn with the interception and a turnover by Lehman. Davis takes it inside. Not there, so she goes back out. Taborn, he'll put it on the floor. Gets it to Rowland. And Davis will set the offense up as Sidney tries to look for the advantage. Inside, Hudson. She will lose it out of bounds, but there is a whistle. Blocking foul on the Cavaliers. And Lehman coach Craig Hall sends a couple of subs in. 33, Hannah Fote and number 22, Grace Monin, both come back into the game. Hudson at the line. He was 7 out of 12 in the first half. Taborn with the rebound and up and in. And Taborn has pushed the Jackets' lead to 53-25.
Cavalier offense is really sluggish right now. The ball isn't moving very well.
O'Leary, short jumper, and she got it. 53-27. Davis to Rowland.
Coach Mummy's telling Hudson and Taborn to get down low.
Taborn, short
nice
baseline
move.
drive, back out. Shot no good by Egan. And here come the Cavaliers. O'Leary to the hoop. No good. Egan up court. Rowland taking it to the hoop. Knocked out of bounds by number 32, Cassie Lee. Nice defensive play there by the 5'7" senior. And a host of substitutes for Sidney, and they'll take a timeout with 3:31 to go in this game. And our score, Sidney 53, Lehman 27. We'll be back right after this.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
3.5 minutes to go in this one, Ron, and Sidney really cruising right now.
Yeah, well, we got some time for those viewers who aren't familiar with the Northwest Central Conference that Sidney Lehman plays in. The teams that make up the Northwest Central Conference is Upper Soda Valley, Perry, Riverside, Temple Christian, Hardin Northern, Waynesfield, and Lehman. And that's a fairly new league, but you know, for our viewers who are not familiar with that, I'd like to know who they are.
Yeah, good information to know as Sidney has the basketball. And they toss it out of bounds, 53-27, 3:20 to go. Got all sorts of new players here for Sidney in the lineup. Number 13 is Carrie Nuss for Sidney, and McFarland loses the basketball inside. We've got a whistle and a jump or a foul.
And for Sidney, they play in the Greater West Ohio Conference. They play in the North Division. It's made up of Sidney and Butler, Piqua, Greenville, Trotwood, Madison, and Troy.
And the ball goes out of bounds again. Lehman will inbound it. Hannah Fote, number 33, will inbound it for the Cavaliers. McFarland with the basketball. Over to Monin. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. And up court come the Yellow Jackets. Nuss. Over to Davis. Nuss with the shot, around and out. Rebounded by Jones, or rather Edwards. And Monin will handle the basketball. McFarland draws the foul.
Well, the subs get a chance to play tonight, and I don't know how much they got to play last night. Sidney had a pretty close game there with Rushi. I think it was a 5-point game, so maybe they didn't get the bench, didn't get to play that much. But it's good for these girls to get the experience right now, early in the season.
Early in the year, and like you said earlier in tonight's broadcast, a lot of they're still sorting some players out and who has a chance. Looks like we have an injury for Sidney, and
some of the other teams in the Great West Ohio, we talked about the North Division. The Central Division is made up of Beaver Creek and Centerville, Fairmont, Northmont, Springfield, and Wayne. And in the South Division, you got Lebanon, Miamisburg, Springboro, West Carrollton, Fairborn, and Xenia make up the South Division.
So we've got about 2:15 to go here in the game. We're going to take a timeout as they assess the injury for one of the Sidney players. Our score, Sidney 53, Lehman 27. We'll be back right after this.
There is no feeling like the one I get when the starter calls my name. Stepping onto the tee box, shaking off the tension of life while teeing up the first drive of the round. Standing there, staring down the pin from 300 yards, everything fades away. Just me, a club, a ball, and 18 holes to push myself to my next best score. Man, I love this game.
Sidney with the basketball, and they enjoy a 26-point lead, and lots of substitutes out there for both teams right now. There's the whistle. And that'll go against Lehman. Basket will count. And Caitlin Davis will go to the line. Hits the free throw. And it's 56-27. Monham with the basketball. Across the timeline, Edwards sets the pick. It's going to be off of Monham, so Sidney will have the basketball. And this is the first weekend of really girls basketball, so it's, there's still a lot of, Lehman, a very young team. It's pretty obvious. When you take a look at the rosters, Ron, you look at Sidney, got some pretty experienced players and some size, which Lehman does not have an awful lot of outside of Hall. And it's a growing experience for Lehman tonight, that's for sure.
Right. You take the first two games, it might take 3, 4, 5 games before the shots start hitting. I'm sure some of these girls played volleyball right up to the end, and your shot, it takes a while to get it down where it used to be.
Jada Rowland hits both free throws. And Monham will bring it up court for Lehman.
And then there's the conditioning factor. When your legs go, your shot's going to go. And right now, they're struggling.
Nice move by Grace Monham. She gets the bucket. 5'3" freshman off the glass. Under a minute to go. And to the hoop. Timmons. Edwards. Over to Monham. Fote. Off the glass. Up and in.
There you go. Nice under and up move.
Rowland handling the basketball. Not bad for 6'1". And Sidney will be content to hang on to the basketball. There's a nice steal. Lehman. Shot is short. Rebound. Grace Holding. And then Fote puts it up and in. And she'll go to the line.
Might have got away with a travel there at the end of the game. Save your whistle.
(58-33), and Hannah Fote, 5'10" junior, steps to the line. A little bit strong, rebounded by Edwards, shot no good, rebound inside again by Fote. And they're battling. And she'll go to the line with a couple of free throws.
That was just their second free throw here in the fourth quarter.
Fote puts the shot back up after the missed free throw, rolling with it, and that's going to do it for this one as Sidney comes away with their second win of the season. They go to 2-0 with a 58-33 win over Lehman, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes with a recap of tonight's game right after this timeout.
Keep connected with the latest technology. Download your favorite videos and music. Join in the social buzz, all from your cool smartphone or tablet. If it's time to update your phone or tablet, the experienced professionals at Radio Hospital can help. With cutting-edge devices, awesome service, and a fun experience, you're sure to find the perfect devices for your lifestyle, all at prices you'll love. And be sure to like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter for all the latest technology trends. Radio Hospital is keeping you connected.
What's your life missing? Find out at Elmwood.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Bob from the Keyhole, located on 66. We've been family owned and operated for 30 years. Personally, I think we still make the best pizza in the area. I use a special sausage. Cut fresh ingredients, shred cheese every day. We didn't make a pizza to make a profit. We made a pizza the way we wanted to eat it. Stop in, try us out, dine in, or carry out. We also have karaoke every other Saturday.